Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another editing video. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to make this glam intro. This is pretty simple, but it does have some steps that need a lot of details and paying attention to. But I will try to explain everything as best as I can. So yeah, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that right now, and let's go ahead and get into this video. So the first app you're going to be using is the Canva app. What you're going to do is open the app and start a design. And use the size 1280 by 720, or you can just type in YouTube thumbnail. And once you have that pulled up, you're going to start making the overall base background of the intro. So you're going to go to where it says photos or backgrounds, or you can just type in like whatever color background you're looking for, or whatever, you know, like pink, blue, whatever color you're looking for. So I chose the pink brick wall, and then I used the glitter to make a border at the top and the bottom of the background, and then that is going to be the base of the intro. So what you're going to do next is go to where it says text, and then you're going to add your channel name. I just clicked on Glow, and then I just put my name in. So I pretty much used a customized font. You can use whatever font you want. You can also edit like whichever colors you want in the background by clicking on the three dots at the top, and it's going to pull up an entire different screen where you can edit. So now what we're doing is adding our channel name, our channel description, all to like white backdrops, or I'm sorry, white backgrounds. And you're pretty much going to save them as transparent or erase the background of them. So now I'm going to be adding my social media handles, and then I'm going to click where it says element, and then search in social media icons, and then I'm also going to include those next to my social media. I do have 3 social media platforms that I'm going to have in my intro, which is Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. So those are the 3 social media icons that I'm going to look for. For this next slide, you will need to go to where it says elements, click frames, and then just select whichever icon that you want. You can use a computer screen, a laptop, a tablet, or just use the phone screen. Then you're going to make it whatever color that you want it, and then duplicate it, or you can just use one, or you can pretty much put them in whatever order you want to put it in. But I want mine directly across from each other. And then I'm going to go where it says upload to where my images will be. You will need a screenshot of your social media for this part. And once you have it uploaded, by clicking on upload, you can go ahead and drag it onto the phone. I already have mine upload because I did use it before. So that's what I'm doing now, is just dragging it onto where the phone is, and I'm going to do the same with my Instagram pic. Once you have all of the images done, you're going to go to the right hand corner to save the images. I do have Canva Pro, so I will be saving my images with transparent backgrounds. If you don't have Canva Pro, you will need to go in and erase the backgrounds using the eraser app of your choice. But just to save time, I am going to be saving with the transparent background. So for this next step, you will need this cartoon image that I have on my channel. I will clip it in the cards and also down in the description box. But just to save some time, I am going to be using this cartoon logo that I made in one of my other previous videos. If you don't want to make this cartoon logo, you can also just use any image of your choice. So the next app I'll be using is the Keynote app, and I'm going to open a blank presentation in Keynote, and then I'm going to tap on everything that's like on the screen to delete it. And once you tap it, it's going to pull up a list and you just hit delete. Once you have that done, you're going to click the plus sign at the top of the screen, and then you're going to add the background image that we made in Canva. Have everything sized correctly, you're going to tap the image on the left hand side of the screen. It's going to pull up a list, and then you're going to duplicate the background 4 times, I believe, or however many times you need to duplicate it depending on however many transitions you're going to have. So the first thing you're going to do is click the plus sign and add in your cartoon image or image cutout in your channel name, and then you're going to make the size that you need it to be and place it where you want it to be for the transition. Now you're going to click on your cartoon image and pull up a list, and it's going to say animate. So you're going to click that, and then you're going to click where it says add build in, and this is where you add the first transition. And for the first transition for the cartoon image, I chose Iris. So now you're going to click on your channel name, and you're going to repeat the same steps by clicking on animate and then adding build in, and then you're going to choose the building you want for your channel name. And I chose lens flare for the channel name. And what you're going to do here is click the X. This is going to take you back to the main screen, and what you're going to do is tap on lens flare, and it's going to pull up a list of options that you have. And what you're going to do is on start, you're going to click that and add it with build 1. This is going to make the transition start with your cartoon logo, so when you go in and play the image, it's going to start all at the same time. You're going to do this throughout the whole entire intro. When you make transitions, you're going to make sure you have all the transitions starting and ending with each other. At the next transition, you're going to click add build out, and then I chose white for this transition. And then you're going to click the X on the screen, and then you're going to tap where it says white, and that's going to pull up the edit screen. And what you're going to do is start the transition with build 2. So now you're going to click on your channel name, and then it's going to pull up the edit screen, and you're going to add the white transition as well. And once you go into the edit settings for the white transition, what you're going to do is start this transition with build 3, and you can also change the direction of which the image is transitioning in. So what I'm going to do here is make the transition come in from the bottom, I believe. So yeah, you're going to click back on the edit section, and then you're going to click from bottom, and that is going to make the image white from bottom. On the second transition, what you're going to do is add in your channel description by clicking the plus sign at the top of the screen. First you want to hit done, and then you're going to click the plus sign at the top of the screen, and then you're going to add in all the images that you want for this transition. So now you're going to click on the first image that you want to edit, click animate, and it's going to pull up your transition screen. So the transition I chose for this one is wipe in. And what you're going to do here is click the edit settings for the transition, and you're going to make it start after the transition. This is going to start it right after the first slide. And then what you're going to do is click on lifestyle or whatever image you have, but in this case lifestyle. Then you're going to add the transition for that. You're also going to add a wipe transition. And once you go back into the edit settings for the wipe transition, you're going to start with build 1. And you're also going to change the direction of the image to come in from the bottom. So for edit, what you're going to do is pretty much the same thing you did for the last transitions. You're going to add move in, start with build 1, and then what you're going to do is for the direction of this image, you're going to come in from the right. This is going to make sure that beauty, lifestyle, and editing is all coming in from different angles. Beauty is coming in from the left, lifestyle is coming from the bottom, and editing is coming from the right. And then we're going to start with our end transition. So the transition I chose for beauty is flip out. Well, for all of them, I chose flip out. So what you're going to do is for the first transition of beauty, instead of starting on top, what you're going to do is start after build 3. And for lifestyle and editing, you're going to start with build 4. Now you're going to go down to the third slide, and then you're going to add in your social media screens and your social media handle, and you're pretty much going to repeat the same thing shown in the last steps by clicking on the image, clicking animate, adding in your transitions. And for your first transition, you're going to click cube in, and then you're going to make the transition start after the second transition by clicking on the edit settings. And what you're going to do is do the exact same thing for the other image. Add cube in, start the transition with build 1 this time, and then you're going to make the images come in from the top or whichever direction you want them to come in from. And for the build out transition for these two images, I chose the exact same transitions, which is blur, and I did start with build 3. For this next transition, I forgot to show you guys how to make the subscribe button in Canva, but you pretty much do the exact same thing you did on all the other images, which is make the subscribe button and here's the background. And you're pretty much going to do the exact same thing as far as animate, and you're going to choose the transition that you want to use and also add a build out, choose the transition you want to use. You also want to make sure everything flows nicely, make sure everything is exactly where you want it to be as far as placement, and if it's not, you can go back and make the edits for it. You're going to go to the right hand corner and export or save the intro, and then once you have it saved to your phone, you're going to go in to iMovie and then open up the image. And what you're going to do in iMovie is pretty much cut out any like blank spaces where the intro is not flowing nicely. You're also going to speed up or slow down anything that you need to speed up or slow down. You can also add music here, and then you're going to save it from here, and then you have your intro. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Also make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you don't miss uploads from me, and I will see y'all in my next video.
Don't wanna hear pretend.